We're recording. Colors are washed a little.
Yeah, and more so up here.
Yeah. That was Andre the Giant, eh?
Yeah.
Early Andre, huh?
Very early on.
Andre in his height, or
Now see this guy in the green
yeah.
and white? His sister is Miss Elizabeth.
Yeah, who's that?
Hulk Hogan's, the girl who goes with Hogan. I mean, in the ring, takes his robe and shit.
Who's this guy with the beard?
The Sheik.
Or the paper?
He eats paper. He's an alien.
Great. Now, did you know Farmer Green Jean, red shirt?
Yeah, Man Mountain Mike.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Image is beautiful.
Yeah, it is. And it's almost like being there.
Well, 17 years ago.
I know. It's amazing. How you doing on your drink? Need a little top off?
I'm fine. I mean, I'm done with it.
Then a little top off.
More Coke than rum would be preferred. So, does Wyman talk about Pete Townsend being a homosexual at all?
Yeah.
I know it's not the same band, but, you know, they knew each other, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And that back is Bill Wyman. Tomato and lime bowl. Well, look at that, man. This is great. You're going to do well with these. I mean, I would think there'd be some freaks. Yeah, focus looks really good now.
Yeah, it does. You know, I mean, for that matter, you could pass out flyers.
Well, you know what?
Just advertising this shit.
On your flyer, dude, don't even do two. Just on your flyer, list a, you know, list the 460 number.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Could be a little blurb at the bottom, you know, rare vintage wrestling. List a couple of the names, you know, videotapes available, and then if people call, you can sell it over the phone to them.
Yeah, tell them what.
You know, hand out one flyer with both information. Because you got to remember, people call that line, they're worried about spending money usually anyway. I mean, these are not rich people who go to these things.
Right.
So, like, they're calling that line, it's like, well, okay, and you hustle the T-shirts and the rare vintage and all that shit, and, you know, they're probably, like, paranoid about. But on the bottom of that flyer, it's good, and plus those guys with the memorabilia, that's a great place to go. Find out who those guys are. You know, Leno's got to know those guys. You know, people who do it. I mean, let's face it, if you were a freak, this is great shit. I mean, the chairs over the head are great. And I mean, they just did a better job in general.
Yeah, they did. You know, a lot of good moves too. Like this guy, the flips, and see how he did that flip thing over.
Yeah, there was a guy who did a thing over the net, backward flip.
Yeah, that's this cat.
Fuck, that's all great.
Okay, watch, he'll do the back flip.
These people had to come up with some bruises, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Now, what was the dude who was slicing up the rope in that first one? What was going on there? He was like doing something to the rope. Do you remember that one?
Gorgeous George Jr.
Who were the 60s guys with the Elton John sunglasses?
Oh, that was the Hollywood Blondes. And the big fat guy with the red hair, who was their manager, Oliver Humperdinck, the guy who put the razor blade through his eye.
Really?
Yeah, I'll show you again when they come up.
Dude, jerky?
So yeah, I'll go for another section.
It's your last section because I've managed to devour it. There's some crumblets here.
Wolfman Farkas. Wolfman Farkas.
I see the one in the beautiful trousers.
Yeah, the hanging pelts.
Hard to find real jerky, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I tell you, that stuff from Kauai was really good. I mean, it was real thin. I liked it.
Farmer's Market has some good jerky.
Yeah. It's all loaded with sodium glutamate, or it's like pressed and formed.
Mm-hmm.
And the pressed and formed scares me because
It can be anything.
you're talking hot dog stuff, you know? Focus is better, man.
Yeah. You know, the fact that these are 17 years old, man, you know, it's pretty good that there's even an image there.
I mean, if you're able to sell 10 tapes, you've made a little money. You know, I don't know if considering your time you've made any money, but... But where are these people now, driving trucks for ABC?
Right. Driving.
Now, was this all McMahon at the time?
No, this was the LaBelles and Eileen Eaton. LaBelle, so Dave LaBelle was the young son who I was friendly with. We used to hang out all the time. He was a crazy fucking lunatic. Like this fucking Mexican, I couldn't remember his name, and then I remembered it, Raul Rejas. And the little guy, Tony Roca.
Looks pretty good up there now, man. It really does.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. I really appreciate
So were you sporting the Sean Cassidy do in the cameras in these days?
No, I had, my hair was actually like, I went through several stages. My hair was about almost as long as it is now.
Yeah.
At one point. Then I cut it off really short, did the German military youth thing. Then I kind of did the Sean Cassidy deal. Went for that McCartney look, and shoulder-length bob, and then grew it out again. So it was probably very, very short here.
Never did the, hey, now that's me. Or have you edited these? You've edited these.
No. A lot. Some of them I did. Yeah, some of them there's stuff. Me or you'll see Leno at the tender age of 17.
C.K. Dr. Boris K.
Fabian at the tender age of 17.
You gonna send this to Leno, these tapes?
Yeah, I'll give him a copy for Christmas of everything. Because I know he'll get a big kick out of it, because, you know.
I mean, he's a freak, let's face it.
Yeah, he's a freak. And, you know, he saw this once when it was live 17 years ago. Right. I mean, there's stuff that still amazes me that's on here.
Now, how did you know that this was all you did the video transfer? How did you know that this was the rig? I mean, how did you know to do this?
Oh, because I've had this little transfer unit for 10, 12 years.
What?
And I transferred a bunch of Super 8s, home
How'd
Super
you
8s.
how'd you learn how to? And how'd you know?
Oh, in the little book there was a little instruction thing with a diagram that showed you.
In what? For a camera that you had or something, or?
Video camera. Yeah, I had a projector before. Oh, Haystacks Calhoun.
He's the guy bigger than.
Right. See, now they're going against each other.
Holy fuck. That's a match in itself. C, 900 pounds of brawn.
900 pounds of leopard flesh. Yeah, I think actually when I don't know if I got it on film, but the ring broke. It kind of caved in the middle. The guy in the red was the West Coast fat man, and the guy in the black was kind of the Mid-America East Coast fat man.
You know, these guys probably don't even have records for this shit. You know, they're old men now.
Oh, yeah. The guy with the beard, the Shiek, you know, the guy with the beard, the gray hair, and the camel thing who prays on the rug, that guy is about 76 years old now, still wrestling.